Okay, welcome to tonight's meeting. I woke up this morning and I had to share with Kim. I said, Kim, I feel that this is the most excited I have been in my entire 30-year business career. And over the next 29 minutes, my goal is to share with you a vision of the future of Dandy Day so that you too can share the same excitement as it pertains to your financial future. See, what you're going to see tonight are two main enhancements to our program. Two extremely compelling reasons as to why the Dandy Day business opportunity is absolutely the best business opportunity out there today. See, the two things that you're going to see tonight are the addition of new product lines, actual companies joining forces with us, but yet we will be in the control, if you will, of the relationship with these product lines. And the second thing is we're going to be introducing a way for you to make some serious upfront commissions with a single unit sale, a unit that 1 out of 5 homes in the healthiest country in the world own. 1 out of 5 homes owns this device. And it absolutely represents your best insurance policy against sickness and disease today. And you see, put this all together, it will be just like what Paul Zane Pilzer talked about in his book, The Next Millionaires. Paul Zane Pilzer, noted economist, author, and he talks all about technology as it pertains to the wellness industry. And that's what we're pulling together here in Dandy Day as that compelling business model. The key tonight, a lot of times we talk more about the products themselves, more about the history of Allo. I want you to understand how we are making money, if you will, because tonight it's about your financial future. You already know how great and how solid our foundation is. It all goes back to when Karen and her husband Sam developed that proprietary process to take this plant right here, aloe vera, something that sustained the test of time. I mean, it's been around since the flood, and I'm talking Noah's flood. Documented. Cleopatra, Alexander the Great, when he went in and conquered an island. Why? Not because of its abundance of gold or its abundance of silver. It was something even greater. It was something green. I think that's green. It was aloe vera. The island of Sumatra was covered with aloe vera. And Socrates is the one that convinced Alexander the Great to go conquer that island so that they could have this. Why did they want it? Because of its medicinal values for their soldiers, against illness, against parasites, the wound healing and burn healing properties of aloe vera. Okay, so you see our solid foundation. Let's just take a quick moment here. Anybody here like to have a $200,000 asset, have like $200,000 in the bank? Yeah, everybody's hand's going up. I'm sure you on the internet are as well. Let's just write that number down here. If you had $200,000 in the bank, and we looked just a little while ago, as long as you would put at least $100,000 into this CD today, they call them jumbo CDs, you could get a whopping 1.75% interest. And that's if you put it in there for 5 years. In other words, you can't pull it out for 5 years. You'll get 1.75%. So let's run our handy-dandy calculator there real quick. $200,000 times 0.0175. That is $3,500 a year. And divide that by 12. And that is $292 per month. And remember now, let's go back to the beginning of the year. Okay, one of our first goals that we stated was our goal at Dandy Day is to have the highest percentage of distributors earning at least $300 to $500 a month. Okay, that's our starting goal. And of course, you leaders out there know that when we achieve that goal, working together, that means we'll have the highest number of distributors earning $10,000 to $12,000 a month or more. $100,000 a year incomes. How many people would be interested in $100,000 income? Okay? Of course you would. And especially when you do it this way. You see, this $300 a month, if you allow me to round this up, That's like having $200,000 in a CD right now. You created an asset of $200,000. You remember the commercial, one of those insurance companies, what's your, or investment companies, what's your number? And they'd all walk around with a big number, $1.2 million. So that when they retired, they could do this. How much money did they need to retire? Would you like to have $1 million asset? Excuse me, would you like to have $1 million? Okay. Need some enthusiasm in the room today. Let's just put, so 200,000 times 5, equals $1 million, right? So, if we just took these across, 3,500 times 5 would be $17,500 a year. And if you allow me, 300 times 5, is $1,500 a month. So if you can build a residual income of $1,500 a month, it's like having $1 million in the bank. Do you see how that works? And of course, what you would need to do if that were the case is have a budget where $1,500 a month worked for you. Okay, now, we are at a point in our economy. We have used this article several times. Can you zoom, maybe? For middle-aged job seekers, a long road back. And there are some neat graphs on here, but this was out of the Wall Street Journal. Let me just read real quick here. By this point in his life, Keith Daniel thought he'd be saving for retirement, helping his daughter through college, and slugging his way to glory in his local softball league. Instead, the 52-year-old is burning through his savings and working odd jobs to make ends meet. He hasn't held a full-time job in over 3 years. Anybody on your street, don't raise your hands if that's you, but anybody know anybody like that? Yeah. How about anybody know at least 5 people like that? Would you like to be able to help them, their financial future? And that's what this is all about. Just this morning on the news as well, there were some statistics given about the middle class and how, for the first time since World War II, it shrunk. Okay, but some statistics here. I wrote them down so I could give them right. It says 63% of the general public think you can get ahead if you're willing to work hard, roll up your sleeves and work hard. 67% of the middle class think that. I guess the key number is this. In 1999, 74% of the general public thought that. So, that number shrunk quite a bit. But the good news is over half the people that you're going to meet out there today believe that if they roll up their sleeves, work hard, they can still get ahead. We've got a solution for them. And that's what we're talking about this evening, is how to help these people. Okay? So, as we move forward, again, tonight we're focusing more on making money. Now, this is residual income. This is what network marketing has traditionally been all about, that mailbox money. Work hard for a year or two and build this up so that it's like you've got $1 million in the bank. Now, another thing that's happened in the last 3 or 4 years. This is the first time that when the economy went down, usually every other time that's happened, network marketing has picked up. 2008 and on, when this recession hit in 2008, the economy started going down big time. It went down so hard, so fast, that people got deer in the headlight look and reaction. They're afraid to take action. This is the first time that when the economy went down, network marketing also went down. Why is that? Okay, deer in the headlights. They're afraid to take action. The other thing, that's a great word to use, paralyzed. Thank you. They've been paralyzed. They can't take action. They say, yeah, that looks great, but. Well, one of the things that we've noticed in surveys is they say, this looks great. I'd love to have $1 million in the bank, an asset of $1 million, $1,500 a month, but I need that now. How many bottles of pills and lotions, if you will, do I need to sell to make that, $1,500 a month? I need an opportunity where I can make that first month. Matter of fact, it's gotten, and many people, it's $3,000, $5,000. I know I'm using the term professional networkers, people that have been full-time networkers for 15, 20, 30 years that are they've jumped into 4 or 5 different opportunities just in the last year, just in this year. And they're all jumping to these things that look good on the front end, those big upfront commissions. And just this past weekend, we had the feds, the SEC, the Secret Service even stepped in, closed Zeek Rewards down. I know 5 people that all were earning $1 million a year, and they put that at risk to get into Zeek Rewards all this year now, and all 5 have been terminated from their companies because they went to Zeek Rewards and started cross-recruiting into Zeek Rewards. And why did they all go there? Because there were many people, and I know many people that made $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 in their first month. If it looks too good to be true, listen, it probably is. It's amazing. We all, I guess, need to learn that lesson the hard time at least one time in our life. Shame on us if we have to learn it twice, right? Okay, the point is this. People want the upfront commission so much so that they're ready to jeopardize everything they've built for 20 years to get into these goofy money games, and that's all they are. That's why Zeek Rewards got shut down. Ponzi scheme. Okay? Illegal Ponzi schemes. It gives solid companies like Dandy Day, based on solid products, it gives them bad names. It gives the whole industry a bad name. Okay. So where are we going? How are we going to get there? Let's erase this and let's put Dandy Day up here. And I'm going to call this current Dandy Day. Hope that shows. Okay, great. And of course, Dandy Day has a genealogy, right? And you're in this genealogy somewhere. Matter of fact, let's make this one you right here. Okay, that's you. All right, so wouldn't it be cool? You know, one of the other things we see people jumping ships a lot is so that they can get other products. So what we're doing here at Dandy Day is adding, what we're doing is making I'm going to call this a new Dandy Day. So new Dandy Day. So the current Dandy Day is just part of it. This is Dandy Day. Okay, this is Karen's company. Make no mistake about it. This is Karen's company. But what we're doing is adding, like maybe a nutritional company that has some great products, and not only that, they have a distributor base already. They're coming into this, and you'll see why in a minute. And their distributors come in, and you'll see why it's of benefit to you. You're saying, wow, they're over there, I'm here, how's that a benefit to me? You'll see just a minute. And it may be even another nutritional company, non-competing, different products. Maybe one has really great minerals and proteins, and the other one has some great, vitamin C's and MSCs are their cores. Just like Dandy Day has a core, it's called aloe vera. Okay, every product in Dandy Day, aloe vera. These people have gotten good at what they do. They've gotten good at what they do, and they're part of this. And what about some energy products? You hear about energy medicine. By the way, wouldn't it be cool from a marketing... Well, let's finish this out. And one more company coming in. I'm going to be up there filming shortly with this person. And I'm just going to write the term self-improvement. Self-development. In all the surveys that are made of network marketers that are by the consultants now, and they say, why did you join the company that you joined? Whatever MLM company you joined. And without a doubt, over the last 10 years, always one of the top 3 reasons is, what does the company offer me in the name of self-development? How can I be a better me? Kim's brother, you hear me refer to him many times. Very successful. He's earned $5 million over the last 10 years in network marketing. I'd call that pretty successful, wouldn't you? His motto has always been, he's been professional over 30 years, we'll just leave it at that. He always says, work harder on yourself than you do on your job or than you do on your business, and you will be extremely successful in this. And remember, most people do this as a second business or a part-time business. They have a job. Whatever they do in the name of self-improvement and self-development to help them build their Dandy Day business or whatever business they're in, helps them at their job. They become a better employee. Oh yeah, and a lot of them have families too. Whatever you do in the name of self-improvement and self-development to improve yourself translates into being a better husband in my case, a better wife in Kim's case, a better father in my case, a better mother in Kim's case, all right? Or a better student, a better teacher, okay, whatever other things that you're doing, a better coach on the field. By the way, coaches do real well in network marketing. Similar characteristics, okay? But anyway, so self-development, so key. Now, the reason that by the way, the gentleman that's running this, do you think you could learn from a guy that's made $300,000 or $400,000? And I gave you Kim's brother, so making $500,000 a year over 10 years. Oh, I'm sorry. I mean, you think so? Yes, you could learn from a guy making that kind of money, right? What if that was $300,000 or $400,000 a month? Yeah, I've known this guy for many years. He's coached me on a couple of occasions. I'll say one-on-one. I've had the opportunity, the privilege to spend with him. You're just going to be so blessed by having the materials that come from him and this team. He's got a great team. Matter of fact, part of this team was co-founder of SMI, Success Motivation Institute, Paul J. Meyer. Yeah, the guy that went on to become a billionaire. Okay, so similar materials, all right? And that's what we're going to have at Dandy Day as part of your financial future. Now, here's the key. So everybody's, got distributor bases going, and daggone if I'm not running out of another ink pen. And I do have some new ones here. Okay. And we've got so much for new ones. Okay. Other distributor bases. Now here's the key. BV equals BV. And QV, qualifying volume, equals qualifying volume. In Dandy Day right now, our number one selling program is aloe vera mixed with aloe pearls and the smaller size, because $25, it's a $50 purchase, qualifies you, maintains your Founders Club membership, right? That right there is the foundation, if you will, of the Dandy Day product line. Okay, and by the way, remember, we've always said this is a 1 gallon supply. Okay, you take this a 1 month supply. You put the full container in here, and I've always said fill this up with alkaline ionized restructured water, because that will help carry it into the cell structure, as aloe does on its own to begin with. Okay, and people do that for 50 BV or 50 QV, qualifying volume. Okay, now what if this month you want to buy some self-improvements? You can do that, and BV is BV and QV is QV. Okay, if you choose to do that, that counts as your QV. Buy $25 over here, counts the same as a $25 bottle of Aloe Spring. QV is QV, BV is BV. Okay, same thing over here. These people can buy Dandy Day products for a month. Maybe you want to buy a bottle of a mineral from this company. Maybe you want to buy, we didn't even talk about the energy products. Wouldn't it be cool if you had a company that, anybody watch the national championship game last year, football, college football? Yeah, we're in Montgomery, Alabama for the internet, so a few Alabama fans in here yelling Roll Tide. Okay, national champs. What if I told you every single player on the Alabama team was using that product the night of the game, the national championship game? Oh, and do you remember who they lost to? during the year? LSU Tigers. What if I told you nobody from Alabama was wearing it that game, and everybody from LSU was? But nobody, I think there were 2 LSU players that did have it in the national championship game. Now, I'm not saying that product made them win the game, but isn't that something? And oh, by the way, remember the year before? Yeah, now the Auburn fans are getting all excited. Every single player from Auburn had the product the year before when they won the national championship. Many Division I college football teams have been using the products. Just phenomenal. You're going to be so excited when you see some of these things. How about videos of professional golfers? Jim Thorpe, remember the gold medal decathlon winner many decades ago, actually, then became a professional golfer. He's on the senior tour now. What if you had him giving his great testimonial? And Mark Calcavecchia, Bernard Langer, some serious golf names, okay? Johnny Miller, all right? So anyway, I'm just so excited the way all this is coming together. So again, you can buy from any one of the companies. And by the way, it's all transparent to you. You don't even know they're different companies, really. You'll buy right from your current back office. It's just another catalog. Like right now, we have a catalog called Dietary Supplements. We have another catalog called Household Cleaners, True Soap. Okay, we have another one called Probiotics. A great addition, if you will, much like this, to Dandy Day this year. The probiotic line, and you see how much excitement there's been around the company with that as well. Okay? So it'll just be another catalog. You just go there and order it. You can order 2 of these, then 3 of those, then 1 of those. It's up to you. You can set them all up on auto ships even. Okay? It'll all be transparent. Look for this over the next 2 months. It's not set up tonight. Don't go looking tonight. Don't go calling the office tomorrow. We're not going to reveal these companies to you. Everybody will be notified at the same time. So please do not be calling the office. Okay? And we're not going to wait till they're all ready. As each one's catalog is ready and their websites are ready, integrated with Dandy Day, then we'll announce them. But we sent the email out to introduce you to the future of Dandy Day. Your financial future. That's what tonight is about. Okay, so what's in it for this company? Why would they want to come in? Because it gives their distributor base exposure to other product lines, and now they, what if this distributor right here chooses to buy some Dandy Day aloe vera? Well, they can still earn money on that, so they're not losing their distributors to other companies. Direct Selling Association companies lose 70% of their distributors every year. So we're providing sustainability for these other companies as well as Dandy Day. This is win-win-win. Great way to do business. Okay, make sense? Yeah. By the way, thanks. By the way, this is a way, how many of you know, Monavie is a big player. Organo Gold right now is a big, Visalis, another big one with the weight loss program. You may know some people that are big leaders over there, and they're just not going to come over because they've got good, they may be making $10,000, $20,000 a month right now. But they all want self-improvement. Here's a way for you to introduce them to your business. They could come in under you in Dandy Day to buy the self-improvement content for themselves, for their teams. They'll want to do that. And oh, by the way, now that they're in, they just came in to get self-improvement, but now they get exposed to Aloe Spring. They get exposed to probiotics. They get exposed to liquid minerals, water-soluble minerals. Okay, and they may buy, and again, for you, whatever they buy, BV is BV, QV is QV. Doesn't matter if it's $25 of Aloe Spring or $25 material or $25 of minerals. Okay, makes sense? Yes. So that is why you're building that residual income. Now, people have said, wait a minute, though, we need a way to make now money. Remember all those people going to the Zeek Rewards of the world so they can make upfront commissions. Okay, I've got this black box here. We kind of call it a black box business model. First, understand how we make money. Before I lift it up and show you and unveil what's behind it, here's the thing. Let's just say you're here, and you've recruited somebody here. And tomorrow, they go out, and they sell they market a black box, which is a real health product, okay? They market a black box. Okay, now, what we're going to do is work up the line and call everybody when they do, because there's some serious upfront commissions. Because you have to own the unit, okay, to make the commissions, but they'll make $285 when they sell that. But here's the advantage of doing it through Dandy Day. Not only did they make the $285, but we're going to also add $260 of products from Dandy Day between Aloe Pearls, Aloe Spring. Okay, that's why people are going to want to do this as part of your team in Dandy Day or wherever they are in here. All right, so minimum $285 commission. And oh, by the way, after you sold 2, now you're making $570. Now are we starting to talk some upfront commissions, and it can get even better. All right, again, we're not here to talk about the details of things tonight. I just want you to know that we have ways for you to make upfront commissions while you're building your residual income with foundational products. Okay? Now, let's unveil the black box. Because what you're about to see, again, 1 out of 5 homes in the healthiest country in the world has this machine in their house. All right, the company's been around 30 years. Like Dandy Day. What are the things you should look for? Sustainability. Companies have been in existence for at least 10 years. Okay, that's a key number. Okay, that company has sustained the test of time. It's a $300 million company. Okay, both Dandy Day, this company, 30 years plus, substantial company. And again, I would say, it's a water ionizer. You're making alkaline, ionized, restructured water. Your single best insurance policy against disease and prevention today. Couple that with sustainable, ongoing residual income, complementing, rounding out, the essential fatty acids that are in Aloe Pearl. Okay, combine it all. I've been using that term, compelling business model. It's also a total package. Upfront commissions, long-term residual, combined with these long-term residuals added to it, because BV is BV, QV is QV. But the way we're rolling this in a sense, we're acting as a distributor for that company. Okay, but we're tying people in with the product value right up front. Okay, that's why we're giving them. If they buy through, they're still paying the same price for the unit. But we, Dandy Day, are sending them $260 retail value of product. Plus the sponsor's getting product, and we're going to follow. It makes them a Founders Club member, and we're going to follow the Founders Club tree with additional upfront product values, being shipped to the upline in the Founders Club. So we're building value into the Founders Club program as well. Okay, so that is where we're going. It's a compelling business model. It sure is. Thanks. It's the most compelling business model out there. And again, Dandy Day is absolutely in full control of this whole program. Okay, all of these people are in a sense part of the new Dandy Day. But every distributor here has access to every single product catalog. All right, each company can continue to focus on improving their product line, their website, their training. You'll be able to attain their training. This guy's training. Okay? So they'll focus on doing what they do best. We will focus, call this marketing up here, the whole marketing concept, this compelling business model. Okay, there's a lot of companies that are upfront sales and then it's done. When you make your big upfront, so let's say you get to where you're making $1,000 when you sell one of these. What happens when you wake up tomorrow? You got to go find your next customer. Not so when they're already built in with the residual program right with it from day one. That's the key. That's what's so compelling, and that's your financial future. That's what you have here at Dandy Day. The compelling business model unlike any out there today. All right, listen, I keep these to 30 minutes, so I'm going to stop here, and then we'll go to, so just give me a second, we'll get to questions in here. But watch this video over again and really learn, and stay tuned because we're going to tell you more. But this compelling business model has all come together, and that's why I'm so excited, the most excited I've ever been in my career. I trust that I've been able to communicate this well enough to you so that now, and I think by some of the smiles, you can get excited about your financial future as well right here at Dandy Day. Hey, thanks for being here this evening, everyone. Bye for now.